Hampton-Dumont-CAL volleyball coach Sarah Miller joins me after the season comes to a close here tonight against Roland-Story in a 3-set sweep. How would you describe this one from your perspective? Obviously, that was a very, very good team on the other side of the net tonight.
Yeah, we knew coming in it was going to be tough. I always ask the girls, just take 1 point at a time. It's all that you can do in that situation. That's a very, very good volleyball team, and they have a lot of leadership over there and just a lot of good skills, but there were moments where I was so proud of the things that we were doing. Clearly we got in our heads a little bit. I think we were probably a little bit intimidated, but overall I was super proud of the growth that we've made this season. The biggest thing is I hate to see them all go, which I'm not losing anyone, which is fantastic. So we get this crew back next year, and I just hope that they're hungry for that drive to stay dedicated and driven of getting better in the off season.
What were some of the things that you guys were trying to do to try to, I guess, maybe neutralize what Roland-Story was trying to do on their side,
Yeah, the biggest thing was putting up a really big block, right? We worked a lot on just our block communication and making sure that we're getting up big and strong, taking away that line, and they were still getting it through there, as well as just that set or dump. We really wanted to make sure that we were ready for that. She got us quite a bit. That was one thing that we really tried to work on in practice, but ultimately I just wanted them to be able to execute on each and every ball and not let anything fall to the ground without making a really good effort.
This team sure battled a lot this year, didn't they? I'm sure it's not easy, going 4-23. But what can you say about, some of these experiences that they've gained here this year that'll only, make them better for the future?
Absolutely. I think, ultimately, yes, we're a very young team, and it's really hard to stay positive when you're not getting those wins that you really are desiring and wanting. And I think that this team really just kind of grew as a unit. They grew to know each other. This is the first time that a lot of them have played with one another. It's the first time that a lot of them have had any varsity experience. So really proud on that growth of just playing as a unit and understanding what our potential is.
All right, Coach. Any final thoughts you want to share here tonight?
No, just thank you so much for your coverage, and we are super excited to be back next year.